So the way that we think is we're always busy with ourselves. It's always me, the me mentality. I mentality. It's always about me. But for example, if I walk up to a woman and I talk to her and she rejects me, she walks away. I go back to me. Ah man, I failed. You see, it's my fault that she's angry now that she walks away. But how do I know? Maybe she has a boyfriend and she doesn't want to show that she's talking to me. Or maybe she got hurt, she got a breakup. She's not in a mood to talk to me.
Welcome to the How to Heart Show, helping men reconnect to the heart and empower others as the leaders they were born to be. I'm Vincent Hazenboom. My mission is to help you speak your truth, own your authenticity, and step into your power. The world needs the raw and authentic man right now. Join us if you're ready to make a change.
Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to the How to Heart Show. Fear what others think of you. Yeah, I'm laughing because I've worried so much about what other people think about me. It followed me, it haunted me all my life, fearing what other people think of me. The truth is, guys, people don't care what you do. They absolutely don't care what you do. What car you drive, what house you have, what your girlfriend, what you do in life, people don't care. Why? Because they're so busy with their own lives. People are so busy with themselves that they don't mind what you do. They don't care what you do. They have their own insecurities. They have their own fears. They have their own wants, dreams. They're so busy with that that they're not busy with you. But we think they're so busy with us. We tell ourselves, man, I have this car. I hope people will like it because I've worked so hard for this car. Or I bought a nice shirt. I hope people like it. You're hoping for approval. You want to be approved by other people, but people don't care how you look, how you behave, what you do. And when it comes to relationships, yeah, it's important. But in general, it's not important. It doesn't matter. And once I learned that, it gives you freedom. It gives you freedom of to be you. It gives you freedom of interacting with the world, having fun. And usually it's a moment. So for example, you're in the bar and you get rejected. You're not gonna get rejected, but for the sake of it, a girl rejects you. You have this fear that people watch you and see and laugh at you. Like, ah, look at this guy, he got rejected. What a loser. Or you look at people and they have a smile on their face and like, oh man, they're just laughing at me. You see, I'm a nobody. I ha I always get rejected and people care, you see? But how do you know? Maybe they had a smile because you took the courage to talk to her and it didn't work out. And maybe they smiled like, man, I wish I could do that. I wish I had the balls walk up to her and say hi. See things from two ways. You might think they think about you, but they might think about something else. You don't know. You don't know what they're thinking about. So the way that we think is we're always busy with ourselves. It's always me. The me mentality. I mentality. It's always about me. But for example, if I walk up to a woman and I talk to her and she rejects me, she walks away. I go back to me. Ah man, I failed. You see, it's my fault that she's angry now that she walks away. But how do I know? Maybe she has a boyfriend and she doesn't want to show that she's talking to me. Or maybe she got hurt, she got a breakup. She's not in a mood to talk to me. You see? You see what I'm saying here? It's not it's what I believe what she thinks, but it's not. And it's with everybody. I had so many times that I was so afraid to do something and I did. It was like, well, it's not so bad. The reaction was different than I expected. And that's also the thing. We're so afraid of the rejection of, or the reaction of people they're gonna give. I was at work and we had a colleague, a female colleague, and she gave a speech. And I really liked that speech and I wanted to tell her, but she works in an office and I was so afraid to tell her with more people around her. But I did it. I said like, hey, I really like your speech. It was really, really good. And she tagged me. And everybody in the office, they they tagged me. It's like, man, this is really cool that you told her that. And another coworker, she was giving this out like, ah, that's so sweet. But I was expecting the worst. I was expecting like, ah, yeah, look at this guy. He's trying to hit on her and being nice and just wants to get in her pants. It was in my mind. That's what I believed. But once I did it, it was like, well, it was different. The expectation was different. The reaction was different. So be mindful of that. That it's not always is what it seems what it is. It's what we tell ourselves. It's what we think it is. It's the reality we create for ourselves. And I think this last one to say is really, really important, and that is letting go. Letting go of the outcome, letting go what other people think. You're gonna be so more attractive, you're gonna be so more you if you let go. And that's hard. I know, guys. It's really, really hard to let go. Let go of the outcome, let go of what other people think, let go how you present yourself, let go of what you're saying. Let it all go. Be out of the mind and start being the heart. Live from the heart. And if you live from there, not living in fear, but in abundance, that you can create, that you can create whatever you want in your life, then everything will change. You don't care anymore what other people think of you. You don't care anymore how you dress. You don't care anymore how you show up in the world. You only care about you and how you present yourself in the world and what you do. But sometimes you're gonna make mistakes, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. You have to make mistakes to grow. You have to make mistakes to try things in a different way. There are ways for you to see things in a different way, so you can change that. So always see it as feedback. If a girl turns around and walks away, don't go like, oh man, you see, she doesn't like me. So like, okay, she's not interested. That's fine. I'm gonna go to somebody else that wants to talk with me, that's more interested in me. So change that behavior, change that perspective, change your language, change the word that you use. And once you're gonna do that, it's gonna change everything. But you have to do it right away. If you talk to women and she walks away, say to yourself right away, oh man, okay, yeah, she's not interested. Don't wait too long, because if not, you're gonna go in your head and you're gonna be, you see, yeah, you see, other people are looking at me and I'm getting rejected. So be mindful and be aware of it and say to yourself right away, be proud, stand up straight. I talked to her. I'm really proud of myself and I'm gonna go to the next one. So let go of the belief that you have that people are do care what you think, that you think that they think about you when you do something, or that they're busy with you when you do something. Let go of that. It's people are so busy with themselves that they will forget. So the really last thing that I want to add is you interacted with a woman and she says like, no, I'm not interested, but she was looking at your nose the whole time, and she laughed a little bit and a bit giggling. So you think when she walks away, she's gonna be sitting there for hours thinking about your nose? When she's eating, she's thinking about your nose? When she's going to bed, she's crying herself to sleep about your big nose? No, she's not. She's not busy. She has her own things. She has her own life. She has her own problems, her own insecurities, her own things that she needs to deal with. So she doesn't care. People don't care. And if you learn to let go and start not caring so much what other people think, you're free. Guys, you are free.
Hey Lions, thank you for listening. Glad to have you on our journey to the authentic self. Want to learn more to embrace your potential? I invite you to keep listening. Do me a favor and smash the like and subscribe buttons, as this helps the show reach more listeners who need to hear these messages. See you next time.